Boom.
Bing bang.
Okay. Welcome to the stream. Or welcome to the VOD. If you are from the future.
Got it up on laptop. Me and Adam are gonna play some EDF together.
And make some good aliens.
Dead ones.
It's the only kind of good alien.
Yes.
So, the goal of this game is to defend the Earth from alien invaders. And that's what we plan to do.
Thinking about going as the fencer,
That's like my standard, right?
Right.
You know what? I'll start off slow. I'll start off with this
Start
guy.
off nice and chill.
So I think we played this mission, maybe.
Yeah, I honestly, I remember fighting a bunch of Godzillas and like shields and stuff.
I think we skipped ahead for that.
I think we did. Oh, and then at some point we were like fighting a hive, and I was killing all of them. It was fun. Good stuff.
Okay, so I think this is the continuation of that.
Okay.
Because like there's a bunch of missions in between, and then you go back and finish off the hive.
Sounds like fun. Oh my gosh, they are big.
There's a bunch. Oh, there's a bunch above us actually. Oh god. Love this rocket launcher or missile launcher. Just so satisfying to just like pour out missiles.
Indeed.
How do I switch? Yeah. Yeah, get shot, nerd. I see like a bunch on the radar.
Boy.
I'm like locking onto stuff, but I see so much more on the radar.
Alright, there we go.
Oh, there's like frog people?
Yeah. Evidently so.
Oh, I can sprint, that's right. Oh, big boys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he sees me.
Bad time to be running out of energy.
only good. Oh. Yeah, so they have armor, so you need to break the armor and then you can deal damage to the health. So you can't one-shot them, no matter how hard you hit them.
I gotta get some health.
Coming.
Whoop.
There we go. Okay.
Flying type.
Flying type.
Woo! That wasn't so hard, huh?
Yeah. Now to try it on Inferno.
I'm sure Inferno will be a fun challenge.
Oh, so now we have to reclaim the base.
Ooh!
You want to reclaim the base on Inferno?
I will die, for sure. Let's do it.
Well, let me think.
Second thoughts.
Now I'm thinking like, what do I want to bring? Right. So the first part of reclaim the base is like outside, right? Yeah. So missiles could be a thing, but I'll trust you to deal with
Hordes.
No, I got the hordes.
Okay.
What on earth do I have in my right hand? Oh, that's what the blast hole spear looks like? Jeez.
That's a big ass spear.
Okay. Alright, reclaiming the base. Stage 1. Inferno. Let's
Here
go.
we go. This is gonna be crazy.
So this is the base from the first level. That you get the tour of and stuff.
Okay. That's not so bad. Hard to run away, but you know.
We have to get the big mech suit. They keep on calling it a crane, but it's like... Come on.
Somebody's been breaking some fences.
Oh. Wow. Very far behind.
Oh boy. Ah! What? How?
What?
Did I explode myself?
I think the damage is just quite high.
Oh, don't mind me. Just Just get a nice butt shot. There we go.
Oh shit.
That's all chat needs.
I need your protection. Feel free to protect me.
Hey Tom, welcome to the stream. We're just chilling with some EDF.
We're playing.
Don't mind my my ass shot, of course. Oh yeah, that's a good ass.
Hi, Polly. All right, here we go.
It's kind of clipping a little bit. All right. Ooh. Alrighty.
Aye.
Are you okay?
I don't see any health.
There's some health over here.
Oh.
Oh, this guy's scary. Oh, he's scary. Oh, you got him. Good job. Whoa.
I'll avenge you.
Very nice.
Ah.
Ah, I see.
We may be slightly
Under level for Inferno.
maybe just the skill is the part we're lacking.
Perhaps. For those of you who are just tuning in, we're trying out the hardest difficulty setting. It's going well.
Yeah.
Yep. My god, the flying... What are those things? I've never seen those things before.
Yeah. You were complaining about not being able to see because the whole screen was green fire.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't have been able to see them. Got
Yeah.
you there.
Yeah, that's that's true.
Alright. No, what is this game? It's Earth Defense Force 5.
So, what's the verdict? Can we even possibly beat this?
Maybe not right now.
Okay.
It seems very doable,
So we'll put it back to like
but, you know.
normal difficulties. I think maybe I need to use something else with the fencer.
Blast Hole Spear. It's a great name.
The mortar is fun, but maybe also terrible. You know, I'll use the missile launcher because you're here to save me when it kills me.
Sure, I'll just try to stay out of harm's way.
And I'll grab the hand gatling. Alright. We'll reclaim the base. Hardest? Or hard?
We can try one of the slightly harder ones.
Hardest?
You want to try hardest? With ironically, hardest isn't actually the hardest. It's Inferno, but you know.
Might be translation thing. Although, like, they have A rank and then they just like added S to it. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, sure. We'll try hardest.
Yeah, we'll just like clear it on like regular. So. If this is too easy, we'll do the next stage.
Fight a bite. Impossible. Literally impossible.
I mean, you can. You just have to not use like a rocket launcher.
Impossible.
Alright, now we got more banter. Isn't that exciting? I think my missile launcher hasn't loaded in. There it is.
It was just trailing behind. So where the heck do these aliens appear from?
They start from behind first.
Oh, there we go.
If you're moving at all with this missile launcher, you just instantly fucking... Wow, is that you? That looks crazy from the side.
Yeah. Now they're firing at me though, and I'm running out of energy.
Oh, I can hit this guy from all the way over here? Fuck yeah. God, he's tough. Did he actually just like back out of my range? Am I getting it?
Yeah, try to take care of the big boys for me. One alien just won't die.
Who's next to me?
There. Alright.
Cool.
Things going well over there?
I'm like not in range of the people coming up.
Okay. Oh, I see them. They're coming. Yes, you do.
I need the protection.
Stupid NPC.
At the very least, you need someone to pick you up when you blow yourself up with your missile launcher. Everyone needs a friend like that.
Yep. I gotta get up higher. So I can't shoot myself with this. Oh, out of energy. Alright. Oh, coming right after me. Yes, they are. Alright. Well, this wouldn't have happened if I could just get higher. Can you take me higher? I don't think there's actually a top to this.
Well, he took his arm off.
Alright, how you doing?
Doing good, covering you. Oh. This is gonna be a horrible idea, but I went and did it anyway.
Okay.
Oh, you are the perfect person to deal with this, huh?
Hell yeah. It's what I do. You deal with the big boys. I deal with the small fry.
Oh, I...
Uh-oh. There were a lot of small fry at once.
Alright. So yeah, those big guys with the guns are like the guys controlling the aliens.
Gotcha.
And, I assumed you already knew that. I was explaining for chat.
Uh-huh. Oh, there's the frogs.
So these guys are like,
Hey, we did it! Woo!
sort of like a biopunk
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum.
species. They like engineer, or maybe like Predator or something, where they engineer biological creature things to kill everybody.
Yeah, just happen to be like giant insects.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Godzillas, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's, you know, What you do. So the next one is still also approaching the base. So I guess I
It's a
can.
big mission. Had to do it in 3 parts.
I guess I can still use the missile launcher without killing myself. So.
So
I guess-
how you doing, chat? Communicate with us. How's your days been? Yeah, get a good
All right, that was pretty easy.
Monday.
We'll crank it up to hardest.
Alright. Oof. Rolled my wrist in a weird way.
It's a tough.
Still feeling it. Oh, not during the game.
Oh.
Like a couple of days ago, I just did something that upset my wrist.
One time after like lifting weights, I was like, oh man, my tendon feels weird, and then I like just really forcefully like rolled it. It's like, oh, and then I fucking destroyed it. Are you killing them, or are they just doing what they want anyway? Oh god, the roly-poly things.
Yeah.
This was a mistake.
I didn't know that what aliens would be in this. I was not warned.
Yeah, I shouldn't have brought the missile launcher. In reality, the best thing is just 2 hand Gatlings, but the missile launcher's cool. I like missiles.
I know, sweetie. I know.
Oh, is that rescue? No, it's not. Okay.
Nah, that's me falling to my death, actually. Just got a game called Cotton Reboot for the PS4. I have no idea.
Also known as polyester. Okay, so do I get 2 Gatling guns, or do I just try out the Ranger?
I guess the Ranger would be good for this type of mission, but I don't know. Oh wait, I was thinking of the aerator.
That's also a good idea. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? Chad hasn't seen the aerator. That makes sense. You don't want to use the laser guide kit, I assume. Do you want extra power?
No, that's okay. I think I'll just like fly on top of a mountain where I get a good view of everything and just shoot.
I have the Phobos thing. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, let's try that.
Alright.
Alright, aerator it is.
Last night, me and Adam finally saw the Northmen.
Oh, yeah.
We did it.
Ooh, it was good. It was kind of hard to find a theater because, you know, Doctor Strange is coming in and Disney doesn't want other movies to exist. So.
It was same deal with Alita. It just like gets pushed out of theaters, doesn't get the support.
Yeah.
But,
It was good. I think, though, it's like more of a film than a movie. You know?
yeah, feels very fancy, I guess. Oh, I guess there is no mountain. Unless that's an alien mountain enough.
So this guy, wow, that was a hard whiff. So this guy calls in like bombers, not So this guy calls in bombers and and mech suits. Give me my mech suit. No. Get in here. All right. And he works on like the amount of kills you get. You get more resources that you can. Well, not really a resource. I don't know. It's like the idea, I guess, is that you have higher priority the more stuff that you kill. Oh, silver ones? I haven't seen those since EDF 4. I guess they only show up on higher difficulties in this game.
Maybe, yeah. Yes,
Silver
they
ones
do.
are really dangerous, so, you know, keep that in mind, I guess. Alright, let me see if I can use my howitzer on... God damn. Shut up.
I'm the ultimate soldier.
Did I miss? Fuck, I missed. I thought the laser was like right on it. Okay. Shit. Throw out another. So every time you get a kill, you get more of this like these points, and then they let you. The points let you call in more airstrikes and mech suits and vehicles and stuff. Man, I really thought that laser was on.
Oh, no.
What's happening?
Gotta get to health. Wah! No, I missed. Fuck. I'm dead.
Okay, took it down. This
That's the one bad thing about
this seems bad.
being a wing diver is that you always miss where you want to land.
Oh, I'm out
You
of
just go way too
I'm
fast.
out of shoulder howitzers. Can I even get to you? I know I summoned a mech suit, but I'm like too far from it now. I got like nothing.
Well, it's not completely nothing. You have health.
Okay, I'm gonna pick you up, and then you're gonna have to fucking run.
Yeah.
Oh my god, these things don't die.
Yep.
Half health. Oh, you're right below me. You're up. You're up. Go, go, go.
I'm going.
Go, run.
I am.
Be free. Can I like target my feet? Yeah. All right, I called a howitzer in on myself, or a mortar. Get it with the lance.
Boom.
Aw. It's bad timing. Whew.
What do I press? B? Gotcha.
Yeah, B. Oh, shit. Come on. Fire! Fire! Oh, I'm dead.
Never works. Oh. So I picked you up, huh?
Yeah. Can you get me with the
Yeah.
Mirage? Look out to your left.
Oh dear. It takes a lot of shots. Or not. Boo!
Rip. It's an arcade-style cute 'em up. We play a young witch that's helping a fairy save her world in exchange for some candy called Willow.
Yum yum.
You're amazed the theater's playing anything but Doctor Strange. Yeah. Okay, I think we got this.
Darn lid. Yeah, I think we got this. I think this time we'll get them. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my dad.
You're not
Got
my
'em.
real dad.
Ah. Oh, they're all coming after me. I mean, I guess they should be.
You're so dangerous.
Can't even blame them, really. Shit. I was just expecting them to, like, all incinerate from your missile thing, and I thought, yeah, I could explode one of the towers. But no.
Yeah, I often also expect all of them to incinerate from my things. Man, I know there's like a bunch behind me, but it's just such a pain to turn. God, someone's flamethrowing away my vision.
One person is missing. Lady, we got other problems to deal with right now.
Cannot see.
Yeah, that's another problem with these types of games. The effects.
Alright.
Nice. There you go, chat. I'll give you a nice butt shot. There we go. That's the good stuff.
I'm out of, oh good, another mech suit. That's what we need. Okay. Oh, are you close?
Well,
Oh, they pulled you away. Okay, so maybe I can go get you. Well, you know what? Let me, see what I can solve here with this. Do they not? Oh, they broke the ship behind it.
well, at least we got to the second phase. Man, these aliens really bug me.
Ha!
Ah!
Yeah, so Northmoon was good. I think if you liked Valhalla Rising, you'll love this movie.
Yeah, I agree with what you said before, where it's like, this movie was clearly made with an audience in mind. Like, people who are super into Vikings and metal and shit.
I didn't say that.
Well, you know.
I said
I don't think it's made for general audiences.
no, it's not. Like I said, it's like
It's not gonna hit everyone's fancy.
it is nice to see something that's like actually not. It's nice to see something that is like transcendent of like the current. The current like times, like this is like a kind of a piece of this is like a piece of art that's going to be relevant like many years from now. Whereas like a lot of the stuff that's being produced, yeah, well.
What do you mean by that?
Because its quality isn't dependent on like, you know, like current trends and whatever. Whereas like, where the fuck does that shot go?
Alright.
Is it curving left? Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot like, the only movie that's like similar to it, I think, would be like Valhalla Rising, where it's like just a really like deep, dark kind of I don't know, would introspective be the word for it? Maybe? Oh, I'm out of howitzer.
Oh boy. Those spiders sure got a lot of health.
The silver ones? Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Boom.
Alright, let's get another exoskeleton called in.
Bam.
Oh, you got that.
Oh boy, the roly polies. Oh, they're gonna get me. Oh, blow up. Blow up. Please blow up. Ah! Whoop. That's some good stuff.
I only see 1, 2 blips. Got him. Alright.
Phase 3. Yeah, we did good.
Since this is all one contiguous mission, when I originally did it, I was like, oh, I can't switch classes, even though it would have been better.
Oh, yeah.
But...
Ruin the consistency.
yeah. It's nice to see something being made that's, like, good on its own, not good in a context. Like, sometimes you see, like, songs get used in movies that are, like...
Yeah, when they try to take popular trends and...
yeah.
keep it relevant to the kids.
Like a lot of criticism.
I also don't like that.
A lot of criticism that like EA gets for different games is like they use popular songs and like remix them or something for their game, whereas like something like Bethesda will have like original music composed for their games. And I think that makes it a lot more timeless.
Right.
Because you're not like, you know, when you watch like, I don't know, like Hoodwinked or something, a lot of it doesn't quite hold up. Although mostly the animation does really hold up.
Well, you know, Hoodwinked was literally done with people who had no previous animation experience. That's a true fact.
It does really look like people using Alice.
Alice?
Oh, it's like an old like learn to code program.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. What did I bum 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 bum?
Yeah, I guess I'll go fencer for the indoors. Get rid of my kill myself missile launcher. Grab a yeah, I wouldn't say it was like my favorite movie ever, but definitely a good movie.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
Yeah, it was like essentially, I think going into it knowing what it's about is probably better than going into
knowing
it.
what you're getting into, yeah.
Yeah, than going into it blind. Like just knowing that it's gonna be revenge movie, and I think.
Well, it's also like important to know that the guy behind it, Egger, he previously does like horror movies and stuff like that, and I kind of see that in the theme of its directing.
Yeah, like art films was how I heard it described last night. There's a lot of like really beautiful shots, and
very, very much so.
Yeah. So it's like kind of a right. It's like a revenge plot, I guess. But what's the most interesting about the movie is that they don't treat revenge as like a bad thing. Like violence only begets more violence. Like they really escape like the modern morals of like violence is not the answer. Is like the answer is like the conclusion in every like movie or
Unless
whatever.
You're fighting Hitler.
Yeah, well, it's like every movie they always like, they always try to sell you the violence is not the answer line or whatever. I see nothing but muzzle flash.
Sorry.
And death. No, you don't have muzzle flash.
Oh, I see your screen now. That's really funny. It looks like it's like 2D animated. And it's just like shakes.
Yeah, kinda. Alright, enough of this. Who do I stab? Ah, there it is. Good work.
Yeah, teamwork. Very good.
So they really like escape the modern morality of, you know, like the current day kind of message would be like violence is not the answer, whereas this movie really feels like a movie made for and by Vikings. Like, oh, I could really go for reloading.
No enemy in sight, except for the ones showing up on my radar.
They're not in sight, are they?
Oh, really police.
I don't know if they're getting past me or not. I just see bodies and muzzle flare. So, like, I think because it's so kind of alien like that, it doesn't surprise me at all that it doesn't appeal to a broad audience. But
well, it's also like super gritty. It's like it's not just he kills people brutally.
yeah, I've seen worse, but yeah.
Women, children, even just innocent people who get in the way.
He doesn't kill. The main character doesn't kill. The main character's not that bad, but yeah, like a lot of people die. I think he specifically says he doesn't kill women at some point, but
Well, he killed his mom.
well, thanks for the spoiler, genius. Some film reviewer you are.
Well, I mean,
He was dead the whole time. Sorry, is that giving something away? Yeah. No, I think it's interesting that they don't just like give you that like standard line of like, oh, violence just begets more violence. That's not true. If you kill everyone, there's no like half measures create more violence, but if you wipe out all of your enemies, they will not retaliate.
well, it's funny because you learn that through like playing these video games, where if you don't kill everyone, they will come back to like haunt you.
It's like, because like the moral at the end of the movie is like, he's like, oh, I have to protect my family, so I've got to kill every last one of them, so they never come to get revenge on me.
Yeah.
God, this is less like killing ants and more like washing a car. Just like spraying a hose.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
I don't know. Did you walk in front of a torrent of bullets? Because I don't know anything about it. Are there guys behind us? Oh, well.
I am rolling down a very long hill.
You probably should have watched the ceiling. You fly. That's like in your jurisdiction.
What?
Ants crawled on the ceiling behind us and then killed you.
No.
Yes.
No, I got exploded.
Chat. Well, if you got exploded, I don't know anything about that. I don't have explosives.
Sure.
I don't have explosives.
Alright.
I just have a gun.
It was one of those things where an NPC walked in front of me. I don't know.
You don't have an
I
explosive
definitely-
either.
No, I mean, like, if you shoot the wall, it'll explode back at you. Or if you shoot something too close.
With that gun?
With all the guns.
No. Look.
Well, the Geist is included in that list.
Yeah, the Geist is explosive though.
Or Mirage. Well, you know why I call it.
No, that's
Geist.
that's my question. Is the Mirage an explosive?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, what's this? What? I can drive this? Oh man, level 1, huh? Oh, this is rough.
Well.
This controls very poorly.
I believe you.
Sensitivity is very bad. Although it is cool to hop in a mech suit. Even though I'm using an exosuit, I'm still like, yeah, mech suit. Upgrade.
But, yeah. I know you don't like number ratings that much, but did you ever give me an answer as to what you were rated out of 10? The Northman?
I don't know. I think movies like that are better, like, reviewed by going, like, an intriguing experience.
Yes.
I think it's really interesting because sometimes people criticize movies like that where they're like, oh, they're just trying to get, they're just trying to win awards. They just want that like ego stroking on their like shelf or whatever. But this movie isn't eligible for an award because they decided to make it historically accurate and not have any black people in Norway, or no, Norway.
Yeah, so it can't qualify for being diverse.
Yeah. King Harold is Norway, right? Yeah. Yeah, it was super interesting because it wasn't like my explanation of it might make it sound like it was contrary to morality, but it was really like just using like Viking morality. It was just using a very alien kind of like morality and not to maybe not like maybe morality is the wrong term too, because it was kind of just like values and culture and stuff. So like he dies at the end. I think I can tell you without really spoiling anything.
Spoiler alert, Adam. Damn.
Shut up.
They didn't know that he would die at the end.
Come on. It's he's a Viking hero. If he doesn't die at the end, he's a coward, right? So I kind of well, maybe that is a spoiler because I kind of thought it would be more interesting if he didn't die, but that's not. I would have thought it would be interesting in like a more nuanced way, and I think there's enough nuance. I think there's enough nuance to the depiction of like, you know, cool Viking stuff. Oh, are there guys behind us?
Roly polies.
I like don't know what's going on. There are people up here. Did we get ambushed by them or something?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I jumped. It's the wrong decision. You guys behind me? There are. Okay. Thanks. Being attacked.
We are at war. Don't know if you knew that.
So, it's a happy ending, almost like a shoehorned happy ending. But it's not a happy ending to us. Because he dies. And I think it's interesting because, like, you know, it's not quite that thing where they'll shoehorn in a sad ending just to be more deep. It is a happy ending. It's just, like, very alien to our, like, sense of morality and values and stuff. It's like he goes to Valhalla. They confirm showing him going to Valhalla. He gets picked up by the Valkyrie. They carry him away, right? And they show Valhalla and they show their riding there. Unless her horse breaks down halfway through, they definitely go to Valhalla, and that's a happy ending. But it's not to us because it's dies and whatever. But yeah, and that's why I say it's kind of sort of timeless in a way. Like its quality is not going to be at all dependent on the time or like even culture that it was produced into. So it's like I said, it's almost like a Viking movie for Vikings. Like the best, like he made like the best movie a Viking has ever seen, but no Viking is going to see it, short of like some like unfreezing Viking from a glacier.
Well, the ancestors of Viking history will probably go see it.
Yeah, but it was really true to the source material. At the I wonder what killed me. Something took out like 1,000 health at once. Oh, they're silver ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So they don't let them get close. Their threat is like shotgun.
Oh, god damn it.
Nice dodge.
Fucking wall.
No, you would have died if you didn't dodge. Yeah.
I would have died anyway.
Well.
If there wasn't a wall there, though, I would move slightly further away from my death.
And it was kind of not to sound like too much of an egotist. It's kind of similar to how I wrote Olaf, the first story in my collection of short stories.
Link in the description.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there is.
Really?
Yeah, I always include it.
Oh, just to my website, not to that specific book.
Well, that's where they can buy your book.
Meh. Anyway, so like that story, it's a happy ending for Olaf, but not to me, and I wrote it, right? And I think that's an important distinction to make, because I'm not a Viking and I like a happily ever after. However, that's not like the Viking happily ever. That's not the Viking happy ending, right?
Right.
So, yeah. And it's also it's very historically accurate to an extent. Like, some of the details are like an interpretation of this or that, just from like what I know of like Viking history and like culture and stuff, because I know a certain amount of stuff is like written by Christians trying to like demonize like Viking religion and whatever, trying to more rationalize converting to Christianity. So they make comparisons like after the fact to other more like crazy cultures, like the Aztecs. Specifically, they have like a scene where they imply They don't imply.
They don't imply.
They're going to. They're going to have. Well, what I mean by imply, they're going to have like a human sacrifice, but the main character stops the human sacrifice, so it implies that it's not a unilateral belief. And also, there's all this dialogue that's like straight out of like a history book that no one's gonna understand without like asking a PhD. Where he goes like, "Your god is like worse than Odin" or something, as though they're worshiping something different in Iceland than they did in Norway, or like he picked up a new religion when he was in Russia. Like, you know, it's not super clear like what he's referring to when he says that.
Yeah, well, they do also have like some vague Christian imagery, and they like talk about like, you know, they talk about Christians like they're the savages, they're like the horrible ones that are doing the killings.
Right. That's a suspicion. So
right.
the son.
Because I assume that they're like interpreting it as them like pagans and Christians just hating each other, which is fairly true, I guess.
Yeah, so some people die, and then the son of the main bad guy is like, are some of you Christian swines like responsible for this? You do this because like your god? Because they were like, oh, their god is like nailed to a tree, etc., etc. I think, I don't really know I don't really know what the religious status at the time was, or even
right. I'm sure it was just the writer's own interpretation of like how these characters would perceive things.
Right. No, what I'm saying is like I don't know where Christians would have been at the time.
Yeah.
I think in England had Christianity. I don't know about the Orthodoxy in Russia or not. I'm just not that informed.
Same.
But so Odin is worshipped by the main character's father, but then this guy, I believe they said Freyr. I believe he worships Freyr. I don't know. It's hard to quite get their accent. So I don't know if they're talking about Freya, because I know she's not called Freya. I don't know if she's called Freyr or there's another character, Frey. So I actually don't know who they were referring to when they were like offering like offerings. But I know that Frey, which I'm assuming is like Freya's brother, fights Surtur in Ragnarok, and the as you can see from the movie poster, they have lava involved in the plot, like towards the end.
Right. Gates of Hell.
Yeah, I thought that was a weird way, the weird dialogue, say Gates of Hell, because
it's somewhat. I get it.
That's like a very Christian sounding like thing to say.
Yeah.
Hell is a character, like a person. So like, if you say like send you to hell, that's a person. So it's ironically sending you to hell as in the place, or sending you to hell as in the person.
Yeah, and from what I understand of like, you know, Christian interpretation, is the thing was when people were sacrificed, you know, the classic thrown in the volcano, but it really was like a pit that they would just light on fire and then throw people in. And then that's basically what became the quote-unquote hell in the Bible when they were writing it. They were referring to that pit that they were throwing sacrifices in because they believed that you had to be properly buried in order to go to heaven. Yeah. So when they say you're going to hell, what some people interpret that as meaning is that you're not going to have a second life.
So specifically, what you're talking about is a place called Gehenna, which was like a lake, like a physical place, which like you said, people think it's like where the whole hell thing comes from. Right. But there was a physical place, Gehenna, and allegedly like babies are thrown in it or something, or people were thrown into it. Right, it was like the legend. I don't know that that's actually, because they did an excavation. They didn't find bodies, but you know, in 1,000 years, any like good, you know, goody two shoes like king could just be like, oh, you know what? It's kind of sad that there was this like lake of literal fire. Why don't you dig up all the bodies and go bury them someplace? It's like, oh, but there would be a lot of bodies. And it's like,
Yeah, it's
but
also like, how badly were they burned? Did they just like turn to ash?
I mean, that's true. It's also, how do you have a lake of fire? Probably just like a tar pit that just lit on fire. Kind of like
that's an interesting way of interpreting it.
They have tar pits in like California and whatever.
California is literally just a hellhole. What is this? They got people getting attacked by cougars. They have all these forest fires. People shitting on the streets, and then they just have tar pits.
My favorite detail of California is just the fact that they have literal mountain lions, and like people get eaten by them and killed, and then they're like, you can't hurt the mountain lions. They're just doing their natural thing. But they're also so weak that they can't defend themselves from mountain lions. And like you see the pictures of like people get eaten by a mountain lion. It's like, that tracks. Where it's like, I remember watching some shitty podcast, and they were like, oh my god, a 300-pound man was attacked by a cougar and killed. And they're like, oh, that's crazy. And then they're like, oh, guys. And they show like a picture, and it's just like these like women that are like just gender fluid or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. Then they're like, and it's like, oh yeah, okay. So they're just fat. Like they're not. It's not some jacked. It's not some jacked monster that's like just like punching cougars to death, and he lost a fight to some like Godzilla-sized cougar in the woods.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's just. That, yeah. But no, the California tar pits are like a tourist attraction. It's been on like Impractical Jokers or whatever, right? Like they threw him in the tar pit or something. There was
not like a real one though, right?
A tar pit?
Weren't they like choking?
I don't know. I can't remember that episode. It was a punishment. They did something with the tar pit or whatever.
Yeah, I think I vaguely remember tar on somebody, but I don't
remember at all.
I don't think it was a real tar pit.
But yeah, it's like a...
But yeah, California is it's barely America. At what point do we just cut it off and like let it drift into the ocean?
But what about the smoothies?
I don't think their smoothies could possibly be that good to make up for all the shit that goes down in that state. Yeah,
probably not. The smoothies are like maybe 20 to 50% better than a smoothie you would get here, but they are like 300% more expensive. It's not at all worth it. It makes you feel bad, like paying that much for a smoothie makes you feel just dirty. Like when I pay $7 for a smoothie, I'm like, man, I'm kind of like ridiculous paying that much for a smoothie. But then in California it's like $17 and you're like, how did this happen? Dude,
I almost paid $20 for a smoothie.
Is it the San Francisco or San Diego Zoo? San Diego Zoo. That place is like a human rights violation. So you are like required to give people water in any like public whatever, because people will just fucking die. So they will give you water, but they'll give it to you in a styrofoam cup, which is like mind-blowing. You can still do that when it like leaches into the food and stuff, so it's like not really food safe.
Yeah.
And it's like incredibly small, right? Like smaller than like a normal like cup. And then like the only other place I've seen that is New York City, where they give you a Dixie cup if you ask for a water cup. And it's like, you know, like I look at the guy in the eye, I'm like, really? And I just take one of the regular cups and fill it up with water, and it's like, call the cops. They're too busy. They won't come. Like, this guy stole a 50-cent, like, 50-cent cup. Fucking call the cops. Call the military. It's like, that's the only other place I've seen that is New York and California, where they try to give you, like, really tiny cups for water. It's, like, real scummy. But, like, the water fountain, they don't have it at the corner where it's out of the walkway. They have it in the middle of a plaza, so it's in the sun. And they cut back the stuff, so it's, like, cooking the water fountain you get the free water from. Yes. And then if you want cold water, you have to pay $20 for a like refillable water bottle or whatever. And then like regular bottles of water are like $12. It's like,
I believe it.
Psycho shit. Like I've been to Disney World at Disneyland. Never have I seen like prices that high. I've seen $4 bottles of water and been like, all right, yeah, fuck me. Just fuck me.
just fuck me.
Just fuck me. Just what, fine. Just do it to me. Whatever. $4.
That's
give me the water.
basically the price that we went to the movie theater, I looked at the bottled water and it was like $4.49 or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just get a fountain drink because it's cheaper.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens. But like I'll get a bottle of water in Disney and it'll be like just ridiculous, like $6, $7, $4, whatever it is. But then it's like covered in like shaved ice, and you're like, oh wow, this is like the coldest bottle of water I've ever had in my life. Oh, maybe it is worth it. It's but it's like literally the refillable quote unquote bottle of water. It's like a sack, like a bladder. Like a plastic bladder that you like fill up. No, I'm not joking. That's what they give you. And it's like I'm ready to like fight someone. Like I'm like, I didn't buy that, but I was like they put it on the counter and they try to like pressure you to make you feel uncomfortable that you're like not paying or whatever. And I was like, $12? Are you fucking out of your mind? And they're like, oh, it's like no, I'm not gonna pay that. Give me a cup of water. It's like, what the fuck are you... What do you mean $12 for a bottle of water? It's not even cold.
Yeah.
Get fucked. What is this like... And I went to like Mayhem Fest, and they had the same deal going on with those weird bladders that you like refill in the fountain, and they have a security guard standing by the water fountain, and they're like, you can only refill the bladders. And I like took my like shitty bottle of like Poland Spring that I smuggled into my into the concert in my pocket, and I start refilling it in the water fountain. And I look the security guard dead in the eye, and I'm like, and I just smile, and I just refill it, and she doesn't say anything because fuck you gonna do? What are you gonna throw somebody out who's like, I can't refill a water bottle in the fountain? Fight me to death. I will die by this water fountain. Anyway, water rant over. If you're going to California, bring your own supplies.
Just don't go to California.
Make sure you go in an armored car. Bring your own supplies, and yeah.
We will resume now, so you can actually
Sorry.
watch something while we're having our podcast over here.
Fan theory that Elden Ring is set in the future USA. Could be California? Could Caelid be California?
It's too pretty.
No, there's like soldiers that have like swords and stuff, and they can like fight those dogs. I couldn't imagine a native Californian, even in the apocalypse, being able to handle a dog of any size, especially not like a T-Rex bird dog thing. Although there are like cowboys and stuff in like rural California. I feel bad for those people that get lumped in with the rest of California.
They all moved out by now, I would hope.
I don't know.
A lot of people definitely moved out of California, and they all went to like Texas or Florida or, somewhere where the economy was actually good at the time.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
I was like watching someone stream like Elden Ring, and they were like, "Oh, I'm so excited! I get to move to do my dream job in California." And I was like,
"Ooh."
I was like, "Why would he be excited about moving to California?"
He probably doesn't know.
And then like later on in his stream, he was like, "Can you believe that there are still places in this world that teach etiquette to women?" And I was like, "What's wrong with that?" I was like, "What?" It's like etiquette. I was like, I don't know.
Still places that teach etiquette to men too.
Yeah, I was like, I've learned like, I've learned like etiquette stuff, and it was like
an etiquette class.
It was mostly just like shaking hands and like how you stand and like how you pay attention when people talk and stuff. And they're like, yeah, that's what it is for men, but for women, it's like don't think. It's like I don't know. I was like, how do you know? Like, have you taken etiquette classes? Like.
Oh man, we just got done watching Summer Magic, and there's this one song in there that would enrage feminists these days.
I don't know. It seemed pretty tame, but there was just like stand up straight.
Well, like there was a lot of lines in there that was like, "Let the man talk. Women are good listeners," and it's like just teaching them how to be like feminine when they're on a date, basically.
Yeah, but like I don't know how they how they
it's
were.
not like
Yeah.
done with any ill will or anything. It's like it's meant to be like a sweet, oh well, you're shy, and I know this is your first date, but guys like girls who are shy, and if you just embrace that part of you, you'll do fine on your date. That was the point of the song.
Also, it made it
but,
seem
you know.
like they made it seem like it was really clever to not talk. That was like the other detail.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get rolled on?
Yeah. Wait.
Oh, this is rolling. God, kill them all! Kill them all!
I gotta get on top of the hill so I can.
I don't know if I'm hitting anything, but
They
I don't want to
rounded
get.
the corner.
I don't want to get. I don't want the world to roll me. After all, I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. I can't see. Oh God, no!
You scared me.
Should be scared.
Always be scared in the face of roly-polies.
Oh God. I panicked and dodged into it.
That was a cute movie, by the way. I'd probably recommend it. It was simple. I could have done for like a longer ending.
I could have gone for more Vikings and death.
Okay.
But, you know. Ah, fuck. I'm getting rolled hard. It's funny how like if I dodge into you, it won't hurt you. Even though I'm like all steel and like guns and shit. Oh my God, are you saying that we could attach Japan to us instead of California?
Hey, let's do the old switcheroo.
I would feel so guilty, like, corrupting Japan with, like, American shit.
With our politics. But then again, I guess the rest of the world is already, like, in tune and affected by the United States politics because, you know, we're kind of a big deal.
If we could copy-paste Japan and just, like, paste it over California.
You're crush California with Japan.
Just a copy of it, yeah, just more
Just
anime.
increase the elevation.
Oh. Alright, you cover the
we'd
ceiling.
prevent the Japan from sinking that way, so we'd be doing them a favor.
Japan isn't sinking.
Yeah, I'm making a reference.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Japan is sinking according to, like, someone or a movie or something?
Yeah, there's a lot of movies. In particular, the one that we watched, Weathering with You.
Oh, yeah.
Japan sinks because of global warming. And also because he wouldn't give up his magical bitch.
Well, I'd let everyone drown to save you, so...
Thanks. I hate the movie.
I only don't like it because of, like, what the director said afterwards, where he was like, I wanted to make people mad.
Well, the whole movie is just a global warming message to make humans feel bad for, I don't know. Because the message is, oh, it's because of humanity's selfishness that we can't save ourselves. That's why the main character chooses not to give up his magical bitch. It's because he's selfish. And he doesn't even get any pussy from it. Because the writer's a cuck.
Yeah, someone was like, some other director was criticizing him for never having, a romance actually get resolved where they actually, like, have sex or something, or you know, whatever, like, move in together or something like that. And when the writer was asked about
The
it,
happiest movie he ever did was Your Name. Every other movie is sad.
Weathering with You was happy because I don't care
If everyone dies.
I don't care if all this, like, fantasy world fucking drowns. They also like make Tokyo seem like a cool Venice afterwards. So like I don't
Yeah,
know.
but he didn't get the girl in the end. They were still just friends.
Oh yeah. Then they like meet again later or something, right? There's like he's like nervous for seeing her again.
Yeah.
So it's like still. I mean,
He's still kind of friend zoned.
even if the writer thinks that guy he isn't gonna get the girl, he is.
You
Just
just
like
choose to believe that.
like even if the writer like thinks it's ambiguous, it's like, I mean, come on, I know better.
Alright. Adam is hopeful. I'm not.
I mean, he was a boy, she was a girl.
You can make that argument of any of his other movies, though, which also don't end with them getting.
No,
the
you
girl.
couldn't make that argument with 5 centimeters per second. They make sure that it's like as sad as possible. Like the final one is like, because he didn't get this girl in like middle school, he's like emotionally abusive to his like girlfriend that he found later, and she's like crying and shit. And
Yeah, just like the writer.
it's just like, yeah, I don't know. He, when asked about it, he said, "I've been rejected many times in my life, so I find rejection to be like more realistic and believable." And it's like, sounds like you need
Therapy.
to start. Yeah. I don't know if it's therapy or medication or sunshine,
Yeah.
but like,
We got other things over here.
oh
if you'd
my
like.
god, I got hit by one web for
Oh
my
boy.
health.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that was a silver one that got me. But that explains how I died before. Oh, don't waste the health. Yes. Okay.
Alright. But yeah.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
Yes, feel free to join us when you're ready.
What? I was going the right way. You guys are lagging behind. Oh, the humanity is bad trope? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of just sick of that trope, honestly. Because I feel like it's just covered. It's not even like criticism anymore. It's just covered in hatred for their own race, and
Yeah.
it's just. I feel dirty watching
It's so,
movies like that.
yeah, it's so like tired, and it's like, I love the thing where it's like, oh, elves, they're so perfect. No human could ever conceive of such a perfect creature. It's like, you're a human. You wrote about elves.
Yeah, right.
It's like, humans have no introspection. They don't understand they're destroying the planet. You're a human. You wrote that they don't understand it, but you understand it.
Yeah, right.
It's like this old, like, the only... Are you shooting me directly in the back and just killing me?
Am I?
Yes. Just over and over again.
Well, someone didn't turn the friendly fire off, huh? Oh, alright. That was definitely you.
Who? What?
That was definitely
What are
you.
you talking about?
I fell through the map, you hit me so hard. Look at me.
Well, someone forgot to turn the friendly fire off. Oh, it looks like...
Look at me.
Sounds like that's what
Look
that
at
was.
me. Look at what you've done. Oh.
What are you talking about?
Go first.
Okay.
Seizure warning.
Oh, why are you over there?
Well, Adam's having a good time.
Somebody forgot to turn the friendly fire off. I don't have all the faith in the world that we're gonna like survive this mission, so I feel like I should grab the armor crates. I don't want to like waste the health ones. So.
At least level boost. Oh man.
Yeah. So can't really revive you outside the map.
Yeah, I know. It was a terrible decision, Adam.
Yeah, I know. You shouldn't have decided to die over there.
Yeah, sure.
Chat, how'd she die?
This counts as domestic abuse.
I wasn't watching. I didn't see how she died. I don't know what could have possibly happened.
It was the heat of the moment, telling you to shoot your girlfriend. Heat of the moment.
God damn.
Tabitha. Must be nice playing the game.
Yeah. I didn't know you were gonna. Fall through the map.
Sure you didn't. Alright. Well, the good thing I can say about that guy's films is they are very beautifully animated, no matter how sad they are. He does have another one coming out. It's called Something Something Doors. I have no idea what it's about, but if I were to guess, I imagine that it's romance, where the romance never concludes and it has a sad ending.
At least it's not.
That's the majority of his films.
At least it's not as bad as like 5 centimeters per second, where it's just like. What on earth? Die.
Yeah, 5 centimeters per second definitely sounds like a huge bummer movie. We've seen a lot of
the
bummer
lights are on.
movies.
God.
And there are definitely like some that are so bad that it just like hurts my feelings, you know? Or at least
Teamwork.
so much of a teamwork. Good job. You got an achievement.
Yeah, Master Ranger.
Hell
Even though I'm not
yeah.
really playing as Ranger.
You did it, Ranger.
Tell that to the judge. Tell it to the judge. Man, I saw a video of the guy who owns the Judge Dredd IP. Just talking to like some other YouTuber that I watch. And he's just like, they're both YouTubers actually. It's Lindy Beige was the guy interviewing him, and then something Kingston, who is like Modern History TV or whatever. They both just talk about medieval stuff. But the one guy owns what was it? God, I can't remember. Was it Rebellion Games or something? It's the game company that owns Sniper Elite. Him and his brother own it, and then they also happen to own the Judge Dredd IP, and they were just talking about like Judge Dredd, and like he likes Judge Dredd and he owns it, and he wants to make good comics for Judge Dredd, and it's just like
Thank you.
mind-blowing.
Wow.
It's just incredible. Like,
What a feat in 2022.
he likes the property. He wants it to persist into the future being good quality. And that's all there's to say. He likes it, and he makes more good ones, and like
someone who rhymes with Mevin Kiff. Am I right, chat? High five.
I don't know comic stuff. I hide. It's too depressing.
Kevin Smith took over the He-Man Masters of the Universe.
Oh.
Yeah, reboot, and he didn't like it, so he decided to change everything about it.
So fucking retarded.
He made it all about Tila, and she shaved her head, and she's a strong, powerful female. And stuff.
She shaved her head.
She shaved her head.
Jesus Christ.
Because, as you all know, women, when we shave our heads, that's how we get jacked. All of a sudden, like, manly power just surges through us, and we can defeat any foe. We just gotta shave off the hair that's keeping us down.
I remember there was this girl at my school who thought she was really sophisticated because she was a whore. And she was like talking. She was like talking about like what. It's like
No, please continue.
man, it was just like one of those stories where it's just like you think it in your head like what you should say, and then you know you shouldn't, and then you don't, except that I did. She was like, okay, so the story was like, just like, it's a long and winding road. The story started where she was like talking about like hickeys or whatever, and she was like, it's like, she was like, ha ha ha, silly virgin, you don't use your teeth to give someone a hickey. And it's like, well, I don't know if that's exactly true, but I was just like, I don't know, I think I said something as, man, this makes me feel really old, because that's like some really virgin-y shit you just said. Like, and then she said that she was like, she said she was like, oh yeah, me and this other guy, we just like took off our clothes and like hung out while naked. Like, he was like, oh, we'll just hang out. And I said, like, it kind of sounds like if he was really attracted to you, you would have had sex, but he wasn't. Like, he
was soft.
Like, he couldn't stomach it. And it's like, that's, I'm gonna go head out on a limb and say that's exactly what happened, because she was like trying to rationalize with all the other things, like, oh well, like, you know, sex makes feelings and whatever. It's like, I don't know if that's the reason. I think he just couldn't stomach it. I think he was going through all the steps because like you're kind of like programmed to keep going and like, yeah, this is progress, I'm doing something productive here, and then the clothes come off and your realization just dawns and you're like, oh no, this is just naked feminism. And I should leave. I should leave right now.
It's been cool, but I gotta head out. I gotta
yeah.
go get some milk.
There's just like one of those, it's like there's like this whole thing where it's like the feminism just keeps on like pushing it in a direction, and then there's like they're shaving their heads and stuff, and then they're like, then suddenly they can't get a boyfriend, and they're like, oh, sexism, that's why they don't want. But I don't think that's the problem. It's like at a certain point it's like
you're pushing guys away. That's
yeah, there's
the
like
big thing.
There's like there were girls at my school that like shaved their heads like a buzz too, like closer than a buzz cut, like closer than a guy would, right? And then they have like hairy pits, and they like don't want to take a shower, and they don't want to wear deodorant, and then it just like
they just want to become as unlovable as possible.
And they're like they're wearing shorts with like hairy legs, and it's just like, you know, at some point you just kind of have to like look in the mirror and like think
get
like
your life together.
Yeah, at some, you know, it's just at some point you kind of stop like blaming the feminism for it. It's like talking about whatever He-Man character that was that's like has a like shaved head. That's not a good thing to aspire to be. I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a lesbian. I couldn't tell you if that's like a pro strat for attracting other women, but I
think at the end of the series they changed it so that she had long hair again, because I think maybe they realized how stupid it looked. But
one of the villains in He-Man has short hair. That's a female.
Evelyn.
She's like a hat on.
Yeah. They did not handle that character well either.
Is she lesbian too? Is she lesbian too?
People thought that she was gonna go lesbian.
Oh,
yeah. They must have changed their mind at some point in the series, because then they tried to hint it that like she and Adam still had a thing, but you know, no conclusion as usual.
I would also say 100% of people at a liberal arts school pretend to be lesbian. 100%.
Well, a
women
lot of
anyway.
people just pretend to be bi or gay because
It's a
that's
good
what's
strat.
in right
No,
now.
it's a really good strat to be bi, no matter what, or pan. Just be a pan.
Just be a
Pan.
literal pan in the
If you say you're bisexual, you're really a bigot. So most girls will say they're pansexual, but they've never been attracted to a woman before. It's like, that's how you say you're straight at a liberal arts institution.
It's the pro strat, huh?
100% of people are like depressed. 100% of people are autistic. Actually, you might not want to be autistic, because if you're autistic and you're high functioning, that's a privilege point. So that takes away from your disability points, right? So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be more tactical about it. I think demisexual is like the free space in bingo. Because demisexual is not only like some kind of weird sexuality thing, but then it also is like a free like virtue point. Because it's like demisexual is someone who can't be attracted to anyone except for the person that they're in a relationship with. So it's like you're like supernaturally, you're not just like a decent person, you are like medically superior, like you have like this extra, you know. So you always want to be pansexual and then demisexual, because you can't prove it, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you do think pans are hot. Maybe.
You turn up the heat enough.
Ooh, sizzling.
I'd like to rub some butter on you.
Ooh. Pans.
Pans, am I right, guys?
Pan American flights getting me juiced.
Snapping bacon. This is a good conversation. Alright.
Are you like you cooling on this game? Do you wanna take a break or something? I know
can
you
keep playing.
Okay,
It's
because I know
fine.
your endurance for EDF is not.
It's not super high, just
Yeah.
because it's kind of, repetitive from time to time. And it's Hollywood. Yeah. I should play the feminine song. Or play Slap Her Down Again, Paul. Every time a feminist says something stupid, I just want to play that song.
I wish.
Slap her down again, Paul. Slap her down again.
Tell us where she's been, Pod.
Alright.
Oh.
Oh, dude.
Hang
I wanna be on top of you.
Hang on, let me grab the aerator. We're outside. I didn't know we skipped outside. But yeah, that story where she's just like, yeah, we just like hung out naked. It's like, no, it's because you're gross, dude.
My God, JonTron uploaded a new video.
What?
Oh yeah, that's going straight to the watch later.
Oh man, we're gonna lose all of our viewers. They're gonna jump over to the JonTron video.
Oh man, it's so rare and glorious whenever he finally uploads.
All right, well, welcome to the VOD, guys. Welcome to the future, people. 30 minutes from now. Wait a second. Is it gonna get the stream copy striked?
Yeah, but who cares? We don't make any money from these.
But does it?
We have nothing to lose.
Do you get in trouble, like if you play music? Do they beat you up or something?
The most they can do is strike you, right? Which they usually won't do. Usually they'll just want the money from the stream.
Right.
And if they strike you, it's fine. You
Alright.
get one strike, and it'll last for however long, and then eventually go away. The issue is, like, if you get 3 strikes,
Okay.
then your channel
So
gets taken away.
breaking the law. All right, so
Breaking the law,
play this
breaking the
ridiculous
law.
song, I guess.
Oh, Femini.
Oh, I thought we were doing Slap Her Down Again, Pa.
Oh, I can do that too.
Yeah, you do that.
You want Slap Her Down
Yeah,
again?
Slap Her Down Again, Pa is way better.
This one's a Disney one. I thought it'd be
Actually,
funnier.
wouldn't it be better if I like played it through the computer?
I mean, theoretically, yes.
You want me to do that?
But that sounds more complicated. Like it'll fuck up the audio.
Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
There you go, girls. That's how you get a
Femininities.
boyfriend.
You mean you don't shave your whole head? That story though, I really feel like I know it's not the most interesting story hearing because it essentially boils down to like some girl who's like doesn't understand that the reason that being naked didn't lead to sex is because she's ugly. But like it was really interesting to see someone like that delusional.
Right.
And it was like the thinnest veil of like her delusion because as soon as I said it kind of sounds like if he was attracted to you, you would have had sex. Like the everything started to unravel. I was like, I mean, like he convinced you to take your clothes off, and then he saw you naked and was like, yeah, no, I don't think I want to. And it was like, I honestly can't remember what I said, but I was just like, I was just working through like the scenario like out loud, and I was like, yeah, that just sounds like you would have had sex
If he was attracted to you.
Yeah.
It's quite embarrassing.
And she was like, no, we like talk or whatever. It's like, yeah, but you don't hang out naked. It's like he talks to you less, and you don't hang out naked because you progress to a point, and then he was like, oh no, oh that's bad, I must flee. So.
You wanna beat some aliens while slapping her down again, Paul?
Sure. Let's do it.
Yeah, why not? Oh boy. Oh man, I'm getting fucked up.
Oh. I don't know. I think this rocket cannon is just like, I think it sticks.
Oh, fucking friendly fire zone.
What do you mean friendly fire zone? I don't.
Slap her down again.
I thought,
Tell us more, Paul. Tell us where she's been.
no joke, that was unintentional.
I know.
Oh man, I really gotta get to you. But oh wait, I can do this. I go faster.
Yep, you gotta do the Sonic roll.
Gotta go fast.
You gotta go fast. Alright, there we go. I don't want to use the big health.
Use the big health. Just get health.
You get. You get health. I'll go over here. where all the danger is.
Okay. I have a lot of health in this suit, and I think that is the only thing keeping me alive. I cannot see.
Whoop! One of them caught me. Alright, moving away.
This is gonna be all up to you in a minute.
Oh, don't say that.
Try to get closer to use the flamethrower. I don't know if this is smart though. Just take out their legs. There we go.
Ah, God. You moved last minute, bastard.
You got that guy? Okay.
Well, you got that guy. Whoa, nice.
Got
Just
3
move out of
more.
your way.
Roast that guy. Now 1 more.
I helped.
Yes, you did.
Yay.
So yeah, sorry about blowing you up.
It was for the mission.
So that's pretty cool. It's like... It's pretty responsive. Yeah. Welcome to the VOD, everyone. 30 minutes in the future when you've finished your JonTron video. Hope it was good.
Yeah, let us know. We're gonna watch it afterwards.
Well... Oh yeah. I mean, I guess... Yeah. I can't rotate myself. I'm not cool like you. Can I? No, I can't. Okay. Alright. Are you ready?
Hell yeah, man. You know, I know that Disney Plus has been, like, editing some of the movies that they put up on there. I'd be willing to bet that they edited that whole entire song out. Like, they just cut it and
Right.
skipped to them in their dresses.
So it's kind of frustrating when you deal with people who, like, I think, like, rampant negativity is no good, you know? Like, when, like, black pill people, where they're just, like, you know, they're too,
Yeah.
you know, they're too obsessed with, like, negativity. Like, the
I-
quartering is, like, so, he's always so bummed out, and it's infectious. But at the same time, I think like, another attitude where, like, everything's fine is, like, pretty frustrating to deal with. Because, like, I remember, talking to someone who was like, oh, Disney isn't doing anything bad to the movies. They just put a warning in front of them. And it's like, is that because people got mad this time and they're just going to wait and then do it? They're going to edit it later when there's less of a public outrage?
Yeah.
Like, and then, like, I was, like, talking to my brother, and there was, like, there was that athlete that got banned from Australia, or he got kicked out or something because he got COVID, and then he got better and he had antibodies, and so they said he didn't need the vaccine, so he goes to Australia, then people freak out and he gets kicked out of Australia. And like, you know, the level 1 perception is like, okay, so he got kicked out because they are super strict and whatever. But, like, a bunch of Chinese-owned newspapers in Australia were revving people up to be upset about it. And it's like China has a big interest in lithium, and Australia was going to be opening up a lithium mine in his home country, and now they're not because that's fallen through because they're upset about their athlete being insulted like this.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know, it's like frustrating dealing with someone who's like, well, this isn't like a conspiracy theory. This is just like a really like obvious thing to do. And my brother's like, well, that's not going to stop it forever. And it's like, yeah, but it's going to stop it for like a year, 2 years, then they make money, and then they do something else to keep it from happening later. Like it's not like this is like a supervillain dropping a satellite laser and like destroying the home country.
Right.
No lithium will ever be mined. What if China then later is like, hey, we want to open a mine there? Like I don't know. It's like, you know, you just because it's like one move and not like the crushing masterstroke doesn't mean they're not doing anything. It's like frustrating to deal with that, like everything's fine, no one's doing anything bad type of perspective.
It's the difference between playing chess and playing tic-tac-toe.
And I don't know if it's just because like I'm at a certain level of like doom and gloom or like optimism, and I don't like people at other levels, or if it's just like an objective amount of like positivity you should have. I also I feel guilty when I'm upset about things. I don't want to bring other people down either.
Right.
So maybe it's just
I
like,
feel that too, for sure.
maybe it's just me seeing something I don't like in myself and someone else, but... Alright, someone's got to pilot the giant robot. The pilot's missing, Trisha. Who's going to pilot it?
What giant robot?
That one.
Oh, I see.
Who will pilot it? The pilot's not here, Trisha.
Watch them drop it on me in friendly fire. Ah! It's Pacific Rim time.
Well, he's just like waiting. The father. Are your favorite video is the father of juicing? I don't know what my favorite JonTron video would be. I really liked his Banjo-Kazooie video.
Did I?
I was at the missile. Okay, so... And then right twice. And one more right. Oh. Oh, he clapped you. He clapped you and you fell over?
I don't know, man.
I've just never seen that attack before and it knocked you down.
I've also never seen that.
Oh, fuck. He's gonna roll you. He must be the world.
Zaward! Am I hitting him?
No. But one more right. Oh, fuck. Just slightly too far. Oh. Oh, did you get the power punch? Yeah, you did. So there's different combos that do different things. I don't know all the combos. I know one of the combos ends in like a double slap thing. Oh, I have to cover you from the ants? I was not prepared for this. Oh my god, there's so many ants.
Yeah, it almost seems like I should have been the one doing the covering.
Oh no. This is like a fucking horror movie. First time I don't have like an automatic weapon, I have a sniper and a nuke launcher. Oh god.
Now I'm gonna get back up. Ooh, it's a good thing I have a rocket jetpack. Alright, when I get over there, I'll show you what for. I'll give you my 2 cents. Oh boy. When I get my hands on you. Eh.
Yeah.
Can I like see this guy's health bar or?
I think my favorite like tiny skit from like a JonTron video is the where he does the KFC content creator thing, where it's like it must be bones.
Alright, where are you?
Oh, you going to save me?
Okay, well they have more health than I expected.
I was about to say that was.
We win together.
All right, survive. You're much more important. You have a much higher chance of surviving than little old me in any situation.
Hooray! We did it! Woo!
Are you winning, son?
We did it! Yeah! We got quite inside.
Alright, wanna kill God?
Sure, why not? Ugh. I uploaded the video today. I was doing another read through, and I gave the main character a pure vocal fry. So she talk like this.
Okay, so we did this mission together, the greatest final confrontation. We should still do the rest of these at some point, but final
Sure.
mission. Final mission, let's
The
do it.
Nameless.
Do you want to try?
Inferno! No balls.
Alright, let's do it then. Inferno it is.
Oh no, I dropped water all over myself.
Just a mess. At least it's just water. There's nothing worse than like spilling ketchup on yourself, because it's just like it's gonna stain. Everyone knows it's ketchup, and they're just like, it's fucking disaster over here. Ketchup? What, you use ketchup? What are you, 5? Don't just eat your meat raw.
I would eat meat raw. What are you talking about, man? Sounds delicious.
So this is
Oh. Didn't see you there.
yeah. So this
My
is
bad.
this is like the deity, or this is the leader of
This
the.
is the world, though.
Yeah, I guess so.
So we are just super fucked, huh?
So this lady is calling it like God. I don't know if I would.
I don't know if I would worship this guy. It seems like kind of a dick.
Oh, you should definitely use the lance.
Yeah, I'm just scared of getting close.
You can use the lance to cut his arms off, because then he won't use those attacks. Oh, he's gonna fucking kill me. You can take his limbs off, and then he won't attack with that limb. But I don't seem to be doing enough damage to either limb to keep him from doing anything.
Yeah, same.
Man.
Whoa. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not equipped for this.
I'll try and like distract them, I guess. Oh man.
Whew, boy.
God, I have the boss's aggro.
I don't suppose perhaps any of these guys dropped health.
They do, yeah, if you can kill them.
Because they certainly did a lot of damage to me.
Let's.
I didn't get any damage from the boss, but those guys, yeah.
Let's
A
both
little
be.
bit.
Never gets old for Japanese developers. The Let's Kill God trope.
Yeah. I always think of this this meme from it's like comparing fucking why does the name escape me?
Batman Beyond.
No. Both names of the shows escape me. No, wait, I know one of
Sabrina
the
the
shows.
Teenage Witch.
It's like a Stargate meme, and it's comparing it to like the other show that I can't remember for some reason.
Star Trek.
Yes, there you go.
That's some
The first one is like,
hardcore dementia.
yeah. I don't know why he couldn't. It wasn't connecting in my brain. I might have a tumor. I don't know.
We gotta get Trisha some nootropics.
But basically, the first one's like of Star Trek, and they're like, we can't cut down this tree. It's their god. And, we gotta make sure to make a peace deal with them. And then the second one is of the main character from Stargate, and he's like, I'm here to kill your god.
Oh, I have seen that one, yeah.
That's a good meme. Oh, we going dual? Oh, I should have changed my gun. I was too busy trying to remember the most obvious name to a fucking space show. Alright. Well, I'll basically mostly be using this. My Mirage isn't gonna do a lot of damage to those big alien guys.
So he's like invincible in the beginning, I think.
Oh, did that count as the beginning?
I think so.
Ugh.
I can't tell if he's getting hurt or not. Oh, yeah, once he starts doing those things, I think you can hit him.
Shoot him right in the asshole.
I don't seem to be, like, removing any of his...
I'm getting some blood spots on him, but I don't think anything's...
Oh, we got an arm off.
Oh, there we go. Alright, these guys are gonna kill me. Alright. I was far away.
Damn.
Oh, you got him? Yep, you got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, give me a sec.
No rush.
Yeah. I'll get there. Alright. Well, they're distracted by all the NPCs, of course. Whoop. Get out of there! Oh,
Alright.
I died for you.
Trying to make your sacrifice.
Oh, look at my
Yeah.
fancy legs.
Alright, we got this. We got this.
Yeah, I think we got this. For sure. I should change my gun.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking maybe the pulse machine gun sucks sticky docks and I should get something else. But also, maybe it has like crazy good range, and it is, and I should keep it. Maybe. Maybe I should get like, maybe like a plasma can. Maybe we should go super far away and blast this guy from like outer space.
You want to change this out, because this is not going to do enough damage.
Yeah.
What is going to do the most.
Plasma fall, also known as blow myself up the gun.
Yeah, but if I could just rely on the NPCs to not walk in front of me,
I think you should
do a lot of damage.
I think you should go to the top of a skyscraper and also fly above the lip of the edge of the skyscraper, and then you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Or plasma burst cannon might be easier to aim.
Or I could just throw a grenade at them. Well, I don't know. Do you got an opinion?
No, I think you might be right with one of the plasma guns. Something that just has like 1,000 meters of range.
Okay. This is like the same thing, but more shots.
The plasma fall shoots 20 in a giant shotgun blast.
Okay.
So that makes the plasma fall a perfect candidate to kill yourself.
Yes.
But the plasma burst cannon also shoots 4 in a row, so you have to make sure you don't, you know.
You could just throw a
What
throw
about
a grenade.
What if you go up one? The plasma cannon, is that just one shot? Maybe plasma cannon fuck is the
Plasma cannon fuck? Okay, whatever.
yeah, maybe that's
I'll believe in you.
I'm gonna stick with the pulse machine gun. I think that might be good for killing the little guys. Not even the power of waifus could defeat it. Sadly correct.
Accurate.
Hey, by the way, now, is Chile the place that has Easter Island with like the heads? Or is that another? Not asking you.
I'm just
Just looking at you.
okay.
Trisha's shrugging at me. She's Dr. Atlas over here.
Sorry for responding to your private conversation. I didn't realize I was not included.
Good. Should be. Take it under arrest, yeah. Read this guy's rights.
That left quite a nice mark. Alright. After he does the praise the sun, and now I can shoot him? No. Now we can shoot him, right?
Am I out of range? Probably, right?
There we go. Got it.
Okay, I had to be like much closer than I thought.
Got it. I've got the skills of a sniper.
Is it armed?
Not anymore. Fucking. Okay. Oh my god. They just all bullied me. I was in the wrong spot. You know, the hardest part about this mission really is just not getting any health anywhere. Until, like, you kill these other guys.
Can I get like out of range? I just want to get further away.
Yeah. That gunfire, though.
Fuck. Damn.
Yeah, they just dumped on me.
So-
I should have ran away, honestly. That was my bad. I thought, oh, I can get one more shot in.
Alright, let me like get something better with better range than the pulse machine gun. There's like sniper weapons, right? Maybe? No, not the Dragoon Lance. I think the Dragoon Lance is a good call, but maybe we got a long range section. Let's see if that actually has anything good. So it's a 40 shot shotgun. That's what I think of when I think of great snipers.
Naturally.
I've used it before and it's like super inaccurate, but it says S++, so maybe it's accurate.
I don't know, man. He made of pink jello, the most dangerous kind. Yeah, that's like Danganronpa blood.
Alright, I'll go long range, you go short and cut those arms off.
Okay. I can do that, but I will eventually have to run the fuck away as soon as he's spawning people. So I will just get fucked up.
That's the idea. I think if I am far away, I can take out the minions for you.
Right. Just keep in mind, friendly fire.
Yeah.
I still gotta run away as quick as possible.
And I can cover you, hopefully.
Nice.
Could also maybe
Alright, get this cutscene over with. So I can shoot his arms off. Yeah, get on that building!
the mythologies.
You know, praise the sun, yeah.
I was just gonna have like kick and like knock me back.
Yes. Oh man. This sucks.
I'll use the one that you grabbed. The island with the rockets? Yeah, that's the one.
I thought you were using the one that I grabbed.
No, I grabbed the burst cannon because I thought maybe it would be better, but no.
Oh, okay.
That's incorrect.
This time, we got this.
Yeah. I wonder if using like the air raider would be.
Yeah, I don't know. There you go. Oh boy. Alright, let me get a shot.
Can't even see where he is.
Okay.
Is it armed?
You know, maybe friendly fire is just a dumb idea in all video games.
Yeah, it's like such an ingrained part of like the challenge of EDF.
Whoa! That did a lot of damage, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even get the arm off.
Let me try the other one. Okay, that thing sucks. Jesus. Maybe if it's like fully charged, it's different. Oh,
Hey, you got it.
so like super fully charged, it actually works.
Alright, get him.
Funny story about that. He's looking at me. I don't like it.
Okay. Well,
Ugh.
Yeah, this is hard.
Alright, let's beat him on hard. No, we'll go to Inferno.
Yeah.
No, you can't turn friendly fire off. I would, if you could. Especially because it makes like missile launchers like impossible to use.
Another thing you can't turn off: shooting at the wall, exploding, and killing yourself.
Yeah, that's why.
It used to be worse though. It used to be that like bits of aliens that you shot would fly through the air, and if you hit those bits, it would explode yourself.
Yeah, so if you used any kind of like automatic explosive thing at like any range, like it just like random like particles, like an antenna would fly over and kill you.
Yeah, it was pretty stupid, as you can imagine.
Alright. I think same strategy. We'll try and like knock his arms off.
Alright, maybe I should get the close hits first.
Yeah, we'll knock his arms
then,
off and then
like-
fly away and try to use the.
Yeah, to use our
Cannons.
plasma cannons. That sounds like a solid plan.
Yes. Alright.
Is that why the silver spiders are such a pain in the ass?
Well, the golden ants are the strongest ants, so I don't know.
I mean, he's gold and silver.
Oh, very true. Which arm are you shooting? You shooting the one on his right? Okay.
Uh,
You think he's in? You think we can hurt him now, or?
I think maybe once he like amps up his first attack, you can shoot him. I don't
I don't
actually
know. The
know what
AI
rules are.
started shooting, so now I'm like,
Right. Because that didn't look like it did anything when I went up to him just now.
alright, now he's starting to shake when he gets hit. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I got both arms because he had his arms crossed.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Alright. Oh, gotta run away. Run away. Far away. Far away. Far away. Alright, I'm hiding behind a building until my energy gets up. Oh, that building is way too high. I see. Oh my goodness. Ah,
Did I hit you?
no, I think the backlash of my explosion killed me. Not him, unfortunately. I don't know. I guess it could also be possible that someone hit me off screen.
I was launching plasma things basically without being able to see any kind of target because there's so much like
Explosions.
plasma stuff.
I mean, that's a solid strat. And now you don't have to worry about hitting me, though. You just gotta worry about hitting yourself. Ugh. These fuckers. Wow. Ah, the pole. The pole.
Yeah.
You see what we mean, chat? You see the bullshit you have to put up with in these games. Alright. Let's fuck them up with our Dragoon lances.
I feel like I should go get a snack waiting for this fucking guy to become vulnerable.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the whole invulnerable state at the beginning of a boss fight.
I don't mind it, kind of, because you can go onto a skyscraper if you wanted to, but...
I mean, the not attacking is one thing, but not being able to be attacked? Don't tell me how to play. Just make his health slightly larger.
Alright, I got his legs off, or his arms off.
Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, I'm back by the bridge. Maybe some...
This actually has a longer range than I thought.
How did that miss? Whoa, that's pretty psychedelic, man. Oh my god. He's not happy. I would hate to be right next to this guy. Am I right? Oh, fuck.
Fucking Christ.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Oh, I got. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Get back down. Get back down. Run away! Don't be a hero!
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, there's actually health?
Yeah, I killed a bunch, but not enough.
We have a chance.
Remember, you have the boost thing if you want to go faster.
Right. Whoa, that building got fucked up, huh? Just get a nice snack. Yep. Thank you.
Ah, shit.
Why? You did a weird spin. It's not my fault.
What is next to me? Oh, he is next to me.
Alright.
Alright.
Did a flip! Bear with me, I'm using the controller.
I completely agree. This plan is fucking retarded. Whoa.
I don't know. I kind of get the idea of killing out of spite at this point. It's like, you know what? Fuck you. You destroyed our planet? I'll fuck you up. Whoa. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
How is he kicking with no legs?
Oh, I don't like that red light.
Okay, what the fuck is happening? Gotta get to the top of a skyscraper.
Yeah, seems like it. Oh,
What?
that's the mission?
Oh, did the AI finish off God? Yeah, they did, didn't they?
Must have been pretty low. I call that a win. Yay!
Woo.
Yeah. We did it.
I guess.
It really doesn't feel like a victory unless all of them are dead, right?
Yeah.
It's like...
They abandoned their weapons and left.
Yeah, good riddance. Please tell me that the continuation of this is then we followed them to their home planet and, like, nuked the shit out of
That
them.
should be EDF 6.
Yes, totally. In the name of defense, I will nuke your whole planet so you can never come after us again.
Yeah, I mean, just like the Northmen, make sure that all your enemies
Kill all of them.
are completely dead. No revenge, none of that. Finish them for good.
Let them cower beneath you and hear the lamentations of their women.
Ugh. No, no point listening to the lamentations. Kill them too. No survivors. Glass it all.
New justice shall be hailed, and order shall be returned to the people. It's a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
Because we are still here. We are protectors of the people, protectors of peace, protectors of this planet. We are. EDF.
Ooh.
Yay! We did it! Applause.
Yeah.
Well, that's a stream.
Oh, is it? Alright. Yeah, I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah, we should eat dinner. Midnight dinner. Whatever time it is.
9 o'clock.
Yep, midnight dinner.
Alright. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. We'll definitely play more EDF, more of this EDF probably, but also more EDF games at some point. I know 6 is coming out, but it's going to be like just on console, and it's going to get like, you know, classic port in a year or something. There's another game that's on Steam that's like a spin-off EDF game that looks pretty fun. One of the classes is like Attack on Titan mobility where they do the grappling hooks.
Fun.
Yeah, could be fun. Yeah.
Grappling hooks did look like interesting, but I also feel like if they kept the same like friendly fire mechanics or wall fire mechanics, then you would kill yourself a lot with the grappling hooks and like shooting.
God, this is like the hardest game to quit out of. Do you want to exit the game? Yes, game will exit. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for your insight, game.
Okay, hold on. Get to the ending soon. Ooh. Ooh.
We need some sick lo-fi as we have our closing remarks.
So, in conclusion, Northman was pretty good.
Kill all alien scum.
Kill all alien scum. And, if you're a woman, don't shave your head. Men don't find that attractive.
Yeah, basically, I guess.
Yeah.
Why are these? Takes like 7 tries for me to screw that damn lid on.
Sorry. Gotten bad water bottles. It's actually a pretty interesting brand. It's just like, it's a water brand that sells their stuff in reusable aluminum containers, like aluminum bottles, so you could refill to... I mean, the caps are pretty iffy, I would say. But otherwise, they're like perfectly good as like reusable water bottles.
Yeah, I imagine that the reason why the caps are so iffy is just because it's aluminum, very bendable, and then the caps, you know, are
The other, yeah, like the other brand of the same kind of concept, they use plastic for the caps, so... And the caps are very sturdy on those, so... But, yeah, ever since Poland Spring downsized the caps on their bottles to be, like, super, super microscopic in the name of, like, the environment or some shit, I just can't even stomach using them. It's, like, the worst water bottles. Like, just give me...
Give me anything else.
Like, Dasani. Like, I don't understand when people are like, oh, so bourgeoisie using Dasani water bottles, when it's like, so it's like maximum like $7 for a 24 pack of Dasani, and then it's like $3 for like whatever other, like Poland Spring or something, and it's like, yeah, I'm going into financial ruin over the extra $4. It's like, fuck. Like, I know it's like double the price or something, but double the price is like double like nothing. So it's like whatever. Like, it's like there was someone I was in a writing workshop with where like they didn't have their draft one week because they put their laptop in their bag and they put a Poland Spring water bottle in there, and it destroyed the laptop because the cap came off. And it's like, at what point is it just like not worth saving $4 on a pack of water?
Right.
Just like spilling water everywhere. It's like, you might as well just have regular cups. Like, at the point you're using like Poland Spring water bottles, because they're you can't rely on them to stay shut.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Tis the
thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Thanks for hanging out. We'll stream again at some point, maybe tomorrow. I don't know.
Well, I might be going home tomorrow.
Okay.
Because, you know, gotta get back to fulfillment.
Right. Yeah. Alright. Well, catch you guys. Oh, Northman was good? Yeah, Northman was pretty good. Northman, I guess it's more of like a film than a like a movie, where it's like, it's kind of good independent of anything else. It'll definitely stand the test of time as like a good thing, as a good like piece of art independent of like modern trends and stuff. The movie was like, almost feels like a foreign film because of how well it adhered to Viking culture and Viking morals and stuff. It's this, some stuff I would say is like not super duper 100% accurate as far as like different just a few like specific things I thought were like human sacrifice and stuff is like shown sort of it was shown in like a good way because it was like the main character was against it and the main character seemed to have some kind of religious difference, and I don't really understand the specifics, but I know that human sacrifice is like not super confirmed. Yeah, I think and then also the movie is like it's a happy movie from their perspective. Like it feels like a movie, the sickest movie that a Viking would ever see, but as we're not Vikings, it's different. Like it's a little bit melancholic in a way, but to a Viking, it's like the happiest ending, right? So yeah, take that as you will. I kind of played with a similar concept in a short story I wrote for Leaves of the World Tree, collection of short stories, where it's like a happy ending for that character because he dies in battle, but to me, as like even as the writer and like most people reading it, felt like it was a sad story. Not everybody. Some people were like, "To Valhalla," but yeah.
Right.
So Northman was good, but it's like probably not a movie that I would rewatch too many times. Never say never. I might just like rewatch it for inspiration for some kind of book or something. But
it's a fancy film. It's all about the atmosphere.
it's like Mad Max, like the Mad Max reboot, and or not reboot, like
Fury Road.
yeah, Fury Road, and like Dredd, like Judge Dredd, the new Judge Dredd. New-ish Judge Dredd.
Those were more like action-oriented and less fanciful, though.
Right, that's what I mean. Is like those movies I would rewatch like a million times,
Right.
Whereas this movie is good, but I probably wouldn't watch it like a million times or show every single person I know, right? And so this movie doesn't have like a lot of mass appeal. I think if you've seen the movie Valhalla Rising, this is very much in that same vein of like kind of dark and what do you call it? Introspective kind of film.
Hiccup the guts, just. All right.
Yeah, Valhalla Rising is more boring and more deep, and this movie is less boring and less deep. Not to say that it's not boring and deep, but I would say on like the spectrum, I liked this movie more.
As far as Viking movies that you've seen.
Yeah, the wardrobe is all perfect, which is something that you might just enjoy in its own. It looks like you're looking into a window into like a real like.
Oh yeah, the aesthetics
history.
are beautiful, especially all the places that they filmed.
And like all the construction that they did on all the buildings and stuff, and, like how everything was put together. As far as I know, even like how they were doing the laundry is like authentic to like Scandinavia, where they like have the paddles and stuff for the laundry.
Yeah, well, that was true of a lot of,
Well, I don't know. I've seen some videos on like how different people did laundry, and it's like specifically Scandinavia is known for the paddles, whereas
for the whacking.
Yeah, whereas like in the U.S., in like 1800s U.S., it was like you picked up the big bunch of laundry and threw it at a table you're working on, whereas they would use a paddle and hold it at the edge of the tub or something. So it's like a very specific. So everything is. Not like everything, but it's very accurate and yeah. But like action
no
movie
race
round.
swaps.
No race swaps.
It's pretty historically accurate as far as the races as well. Everyone's white and blonde or brown or sometimes redhead, I guess.
Yeah.
One boy was redhead.
Yeah, everything is accurate, and it's one of those movies where you would accuse them of like trying to fish for a award, except he knows that he can't get an award because he doesn't have any Black Vikings, because now there's those new like criteria or whatever.
Right.
But he still just made a really good movie regardless of that, and I think that's admirable. I think people will whine and complain that he doesn't have any Black Valkyries or something, but he made it accurate. He made it feel real to like actually looking at like a Viking conflict. It feels And there are some like fantasy elements to it. It's not like super historical, but they were like, I almost thought that he should have had more fantasy elements. I think he was kind of it was like Pan's Labyrinth fantasy elements where it's like, oh, is this all a dream kind of?
Yeah, is it a hallucination
Ooh.
or
Like-
but his visions were real, so I guess it was supposed to be like actual magic.
Yeah. Yeah, like he fights like a Draugr, and then it was like kind of a dream, and it was like, why? Like,
Yeah, I didn't like that.
yeah.
I felt it was way more hype when he was like fighting an undead.
Yeah.
And then as soon as it panned to him just picking up the sword normally, I was like, really?
It was a cool way of depicting it as a dream, but I think it was stupid to have it as a dream.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. He should have just killed a zombie. It's fine. Yeah.
If you're gonna have witches and like premonitions and shit, then you might
Yeah,
as
and
well
like
just
psychic
have him-
people and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. So it was good. I think the beginning is like really brutal. Like when he's a berserker in the beginning, that's like pretty hard to
Yeah.
watch. And I'm not particularly squeamish, but that's pretty like a big bummer in the first like 20 minutes. But then the movie like mellows out, and it's still like lots of violence and stuff, but it's more it's easier to what do you call it, like relate with the main character and stuff later on. So super artful shots. Like if you care about like cinematography, where it's like, you know, very pretty look, like a shot and like angles and stuff, like, and he's not afraid. It's the most like not, another thing I mean by like not rooted in like modernity is like that shot where they're around the fire and they're like they're, you know, getting hyped up for the battle. They're like turning into wolves, quote unquote, and they have that like priest guy with the horns standing in front of the fire. That shot like it moves a little bit and then it just settles into this shot for like a solid minute of just like chanting and stuff, and it was like very uncomfortable, and like, you know, as they're getting more hyped up, and you're just they're not doing effects and like shaking the camera to show them getting hyped up. It's just watching like a bunch of fucking crazies in the woods like think that they're turning into wolves, and it's good. It's a really good
It's an interesting
Yeah.
way of doing it, yeah.
yeah, it was really yeah, and like, you know, the classic like Michael Bay and like, you know, the Marvel fights and stuff where you have to keep on changing perspective every time there's a hit. They didn't do that, and I think they did a pretty good job. I think most of the fight choreography was like good. There was a little bit of like, this shield is a counterweight for me to swing really hard swings that went on, but I think that's okay. Because it was mixed in with like actual fighting with the shield where you're blocking and attacking and stuff, and like bracing the sword with the shield to push and stuff. It was good. Because, you know, and then, you know, because you would just sometimes swing real hard. That's like something you wouldn't never do, but yeah.
Right.
And they have actual chainmail on everybody. It was fucking wild. Even the background characters had actual chainmail. Usually what they would do is take a sweater and spray
then you
paint it
spray yeah.
with silver, and it's like, oh god. But yeah. Did anyone have warhammers or mauls?
I think it was just all swords. And like daggers.
Yeah, it was just, there was the only thing. No, there was no mauls, no warhammers. The only thing slightly unrealistic would have been the fact that there were so many swords. There were many people with swords. There was a lot of axes, but there was probably too many swords to be super realistic. The guy with the cut off nose, he had a sword. He should have a sword. The son should have a sword. Other than that, though, you know, the other thing is like his warband has diminished at that point down to a select few chosen like people he can trust. So a lot of them would have swords, I would assume.
Yeah.
But potentially too many swords, because I know swords were not super common. It's much more common to have an axe. Maintenance and the crafting
I
of a
guess we
sword.
did
and
see
stuff.
some like axes, like throwing axes primarily. Or
I
the
don't know.
short axes. What are
What-
they called?
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of actual axe throwing, but I know what you mean, like a one-handed axe. Yeah.
The
That
small
would-
ones, not the
Yeah.
giant ones.
A lot of very modestly bearded axes. I like the real fantasy bearded axes that go down really far. But it was everything was like well weathered and stuff. Sometimes you see a realistic axe in a movie, you see like white wood right underneath the axe head as though it was just hammered, it was just fitted onto a shaft, like for the movie, which it was. But everything looked really weathered in this movie. Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's just you really there's not much to complain about as far as like realism.
It's a very basic story. You know, there's grit, there's atmosphere, there's a sort of plot twist. Although, what does it really change? You know, but yeah, you know, it's not my kind of movie. I wouldn't see it on any normal occasion. But I can appreciate what it's going for, and I think that the audience that it's made for will really enjoy it.
Yeah. I think the best audience for it would be an actual Viking, which is a big compliment in a way, but also I wouldn't say it's like one of my favorite movies. I don't think I would even put it in my top 5.
Well, yeah.
But it was
What are your top 5?
it was obviously like objectively a good movie. My top 5? The whole like Lord of the Rings trilogy probably fits in there.
I would count that as 1.
So,
Just
yeah,
the movie series can count as like.
yeah, so we'll count that as 1, and then I would say Judge Dredd, like the remake Judge Dredd, where it's like
that's pretty
newer.
sick.
That definitely. What's the? I just said it before. It was like
Fury Road.
Fury Road. Yeah,
that's
Mad
it.
Max Fury Road.
There you go. There's 3.
And then maybe Rambo 2008.
Yeah,
I
that's
do
a good one.
actually. I unironically
Yes.
like that movie. I think it's a good action
It's
movie.
It's not bad. It's pretty solid.
I have room for one more. I don't know.
Alita?
Oh yeah, I'll go Alita. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Alita's pretty good. Yeah, this is a solid movie. Still waiting for Alita 2. Come on, Cameron.
Yeah, keep waiting.
Come on, Cameron. Go buy back your rights. You can do it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. That's a good top 5 you got there, Adam. I like all of those movies that you listed.
Yeah, swords are expensive to make. Yeah, I mean, it's so alien as far as like the morality and like values shown, to the point where like it is so uncompromising in its like depiction of like Viking morals and stuff, and it's not in a way where it's like anti-modern. It's just this is kind of how it is. So he is like has consciousness, and like the movie itself is like supporting like the perspective of right and wrong. But the right and wrong is not the classic, oh, you shouldn't get revenge thing. It's like they don't treat revenge as a bad thing. They treat it as like a thing he has to do, right? And like they don't do the whole like violence begets violence thing. He's like, well, if I want to keep my family safe, I have to. That's, I guess saying that is kind of a spoiler, but it's like he has to kill some guy and like everybody related to him to stay safe at some point. And he's right. Like he does have to. And it's like, you know, there's the whole like violence begets violence, and it's like, sure, but like slaughter doesn't beget slaughter. Like, you know, it's like Rome had a bunch of wars with Carthage, and then they annihilated Carthage from the map, and then they didn't. It's like, you know, you can win a war. Like, you know, anyway, they treat oaths as like super important, and he makes an oath to his father to like avenge him if he dies, and then the movie is kind of like a revenge plot. And they really simp for fate, which I always hate. Like when they're like big like fate simps, it's like, oh, I can't hide from my destiny, blah blah blah. Wah. I always find that to be like an annoying. Like in Final Fantasy X, when Titus is like, well, who cares about like destiny or whatever. We'll just win. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, man. I thought he was gonna avoid his fate. I was hoping that he would, but he goes like, and it's not super clear what his fate is before you watch the movie or even while you're watching it. But yeah,
Well, I mean, they give you like, I guess, hints here and there with
Yeah.
his premonitions.
and then the other thing I would say not super accurate is he says, "Let's fight by the gates of hell," and they fight by like a volcano. But hell would be related to like ice and stuff, because hell, like being a person, not a place, like Hellor or whatever, like Loki's daughter.
Yeah, also, you know,
But
it could be just ignited, standing by lava.
Yeah, they're very sweaty and naked, so maybe it
Yeah,
helped.
maybe that helped.
Yeah, maybe that helped. But at that point, Christianity was present, so
Yeah.
you know, I think also I know what's his name, Survive the Jive, whatever that guy's real name is. He wrote like a paper on what was accurate about it. I would look at that to know if they were actually accurate. Because it was quite a bit of complexity religiously in the movie that you don't really need to understand. Because I don't, and I enjoyed the movie just fine. But yeah, definitely a solid movie. Yeah, hell with one L. But yeah, Christianity did exist at the time, but they weren't Christian. So maybe he's saying gates of hell in relation to Christianity because it was lava, but
Yeah, he also originally thought that the attacks were coming from like a crazy Christian. So I don't know if
the
that
Son, yeah, the Son says that at some point. That's like a theory the Son has,
was... Right.
where he's like, oh, maybe one of the slaves is Christian. That's why they were nailed to the barn, because like he kills people. He kills two people and then cuts them up and nails them to the barn, and then he's like, oh, it's a Christian, because Christians have that like guy with the nails, like he's nailed to something, like he like clearly doesn't understand the religion super well. But that's not even like the main villain. That's like the main villain's son who has that theory. So it's
Right.
like, yeah. And I wouldn't, if Trisha hadn't said, did he just say Christian? I wouldn't have even noticed. He just yells and like grabs a guy. So like I was just like, oh, he's blaming the slaves. Yeah, sure. Like I didn't even hear what he said, and I understood it just fine. So
Yeah. Well, I was taking note that like the burn mark was like a cross. And I was like, are they gonna have like Christian themes somewhere in here?
I didn't think it
And
was
then
a
they,
cross.
Like, pulled it back. It did look like a cross.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Up to interpretation, of course. But you know.
I think it's another, like I think it's a rune, because I think it was connecting on the like.
Oh, like it's more like a X.
I think it's closed as a diamond, like on the, like there was a slant mark that was closing off part of the cross, and then also, I think it was equidistant the top and bottom. I don't think it was like a T. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, thank you for coming to my TED Talk, my second TED Talk, and thanks for hanging out. I will probably stream tomorrow.
Yeah, why not?
Keep up the streak.
We're
Don't know-
gonna get off though and eat some
Yeah.
food.
I'm
Or
hungry.
maybe watch some anime.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hungry. All right.
Yeah, see you guys next time and good night everyone.
Good night, guys.